Good morning. Yeah, it's November 15th, 2022, 9 a.m. in the morning. And this is Windows Daily number 96. And this is Windows Daily number 9. There I got an audio confirmation. And hello to people in chat. I don't see anybody asking technical support, Windows support question in chat. So I'll go right into the topic that I have kind of sort of prepared for today, which has to do with a translate feature in Microsoft Word broken for a client of mine. This situation first came up 4 weeks ago. And when I went to troubleshooting that, I eventually got to the temporary solution. And then yesterday I got to the long-term solution. So I'm going to show how that works. I have a video queued up here that shows the problem symptom. So I'm going to bring that up. I've got a blur already triggered for this. So here we go. So this is actually a remote connection to my client's computer. In the upper right area has got his name for Microsoft 365, and I have that blurred out for his privacy. I have the video pause at a certain point here. It's 1 minute and 18 seconds into the video, and I'm going to mute the volume on it because I was talking to myself as I was recording the video to explain to me what was going on. And there's the mouse cursor that is recorded, and you see me moving my mouse around on screen. We're on the Review tab in Microsoft Word, and you're going to see me click on Language. So we're trying to use the Translate feature here. I'm clicking Play. So you know what, before I do that, I'm going to go take a quick look at chat. Be sure you're not telling me anything's going wrong. Yep, looks like we're good. So here's the Play button. You're going to see me click on that language menu up there and then Translate, and then select Translate Selection. Now, even though I don't have anything selected on, oh, I do have something selected. On the right-hand side, you see this thumper thing going around and around. And it just keeps going around and around. And there I'm going into Translator Preferences. I was trying to troubleshoot it, but that's the symptom. All I wanted to show you there is what the symptom is. You go and choose Translate, and that thing just spins around and around. Somebody came up with the name of that somewhere along the line. Some kind of thumper, thrasher, some word like that. I don't remember what it was. And then, well, not going to take that call. Then I'm going to bring up another video in a moment that's going to show the solution. But what I wound up doing is I did some Google searches looking for what is the potential solutions for this. I tried some things just sensible off the top of my head. All of the Google searches simply just told me how to perform a translate. I didn't find anything about this type of breakage in the translate feature. So among the things that I tried doing a system restore, and that failed to complete. I found that there was a recent Windows update that occurred prior to this symptom being discovered, but it wasn't just the day before. It was a little bit longer. I don't know if it was a number of days or whatever, and I wasn't entirely sure that I could uninstall that, but I wound up uninstalling that update and then testing the problem, uninstall the update, restart the computer, and then test the symptom, and the symptom was not present. So the thing was functioning properly. And my client has been using that for a few weeks. Now, what I did then, after uninstalling that update, I went into, I can go show this. Let's bring back, let's see, I don't want, how am I going to do this? All right, yeah, I'm going to come back over here to my monitor number 1, press the Windows key, and go to Update Settings. And I went into Advanced Options, and I paused updates for 5 weeks. And then I put a calendar item in my calendar to remind me to check on it in 4 weeks. So yesterday I received the 4-week reminder. And then I contacted my client, told him that I need to connect remotely to his computer to follow up on that problem we had 4 weeks ago. He's on the other side of the world. He's in the Netherlands currently, and he spends half the year there and then half the year in Fresno. So there's a big time difference. So it was late in the evening for him, and he told me that I could go ahead and work on it at that time. But he asked me, how long is it going to be down? I said, well, it's hard to tell because, Windows updates, you never know how long it's going to take. I said, probably about 20 minutes. Wound up taking about 40 minutes before I could turn the computer back over to him. So what happened then is I went to install updates, and there was a newer cumulative update than the one that was causing the problem. So here I'm going to show the one that was causing the problem. It was KB 501-8418. Now I didn't go searching for the update this way in the catalog. I'm just showing you a little bit more information about it. So here's that update in the Microsoft Update catalog. When you go look at the catalog, if you're interested in understanding more about how these updates work, it was this one, cumulative update 22-10, cumulative update for Windows 11. He is Windows 11, and this is the update number. So if I go into this update item and look at package details, I find this update has been replaced by the following update. So the following update would have been the one for November. See, that one was the cumulative update for October. So I uninstalled that one, waited 4 weeks, and then performed the Windows update, and it scanned to see what update is now available, and it was replaced by this one, 9961, which is the cumulative update for November. If I click on that one, it'll actually take me to the screen for that one. And if I look on package details there, I find that it actually shows here that also that it replaced that one from October. So essentially what we did here is we skipped October. October caused us a problem, so we skipped it. Now, another piece of information that I found interesting is that the update that caused us a problem, there was another interim update for that one. See, I think I can show it here because let's see, here's 8418. That's the one that was the problem. Oops, I'm really doing a bad job of clicking there. This one right here, when I try to click on it and highlight it, it just scrolls on me. But anyway, it's the one that's showing at the top of that little screen right there. 22-10. Now, if I scroll up here, I believe what I found is that there's another 22-10 cumulative update for Windows 502.0387. So that one was an interim update. So if we had just continued checking for updates, I think we would have found that this one probably solved the issue. Now, I also went into these updates yesterday as I was preparing for this episode today to see what I could find out about that update. So on the original update and on the 2 subsequent updates, I went in here to look at the details to see if it says anything about this problem with the Microsoft Word Translate feature. And to make a long story short, no, there was no comment about it whatsoever. It's possible that whatever was causing the problem for the Translate feature was causing problems, some other problems. And when Microsoft fixed those other problems, it just took care of the Translate feature problem as well. The last piece that I'm going to do here is to go bring up a video that shows how that feature is supposed to work. There it is, bringing up on another screen before I switch over to it so I can get to the right place. where I am demonstrating that functionality. And I'm seeing it here. Is it working? Did I pick up the right one? Oh, no, that one's still spinning. Did I open the wrong one? I got to close that, quit that. 20, yes, I did. Because what I did is I looked at the date, and the date of the file says, of the title says 10-18. The one that's fixed is 11-14. Well, I just took the 18 number and thought that was the more recent one. No, it's the one that says 14 because it's November 14th. I almost showed you the wrong one there. That would have been a bit embarrassing. Not that I'm embarrassed anyway. Okay, so there, I'm going to pause it. Almost there. There. And then bring that up on screen. Make sure I got my blur still there, and I do. Getting close to finished here, Ken, if you're watching. This is going to be a little bit of a short version. Taking a short show today is what I should say. Let's see. Taking a quick look at chat. Looks like everything's going okay there. So here we go. Here's text on the screen. This is what we're going to translate. I'm going to click play. You're going to see me come up to the review. I'm going to click on review there and then demonstrate how this feature is supposed to work now that it's fixed. So click language and translate selection, and then that's what it's supposed to do over there on the right side. Is up here you can choose what language you want to translate from. This is showing your selected text. And then down here it shows the Dutch version. Being in Netherlands, he often wants to translate to or from Dutch. Up here we have the word selection highlighted. That means it's going to translate whatever we have selected in the document. If we click on document here, that's going to translate the entire document. So the feature, I'm going to back up here again and show just how quickly this operates. So there's where I'm going to click on translate, and just right away it comes up on the right hand panel, no delay. There's a half a second delay there, right? That's how it's supposed to work. So the bottom line takeaway from this is when you find that a computer has got some kind of broken symptom, something that's not working, go take a look at how recent, if there's been any recent updates, particularly cumulative updates, and try uninstalling that. So let's go review how to do that. I'll bring that screen up again and press the Windows key. My method of getting into the update screen is to select update settings. So I tap update settings to get this response. I don't want to check for updates. I don't want to trigger a check for updates right now. So you go into update settings, and now this is what you do if you're having a problem on a computer that you suspect might have been caused by a recent update. So then you come to view update history and look in this list of recent updates. If you have one with a recent update, particularly if it's a cumulative update, but any update could be causing a problem, but cumulative updates have so much stuff they're trying to do that I found most often it's a cumulative update that causes a problem if there is an update causing your problem. So then let's say this 501-9959, let's say you're suspicious that that is the problem. So then you click up here on uninstall updates, and you're going to look for that particular update number. So you got to remember that number, 9959. Here it is right here. You click on it and then click uninstall, and that will start the process of uninstalling that update. It's probably going to take a while to complete that. It may take 10 minutes, it might take 40 minutes. I've seen some take as much as an hour on the really complex updates. And it's also possible you might get a message that says it can't be uninstalled. If there's been other things that have been installed more recently than the one that's causing you the problem, that might prevent it from being uninstalled. It's a wise thing to have an image backup first, but frankly, for my clients' computers, I typically don't bother with that extra step. I've had a lot of experience under my belt of uninstalling updates, and it works just fine. So if a problem comes up because I didn't have an backup first, well, then I'm just going to have to take the next step. But so far, I haven't had that trouble. So I think that'll do it for this session. So Ken, I'm about to send people over to you. I do have the redirect set up. I think I do. I'm sure, yeah, I do remember doing that this morning. If you have a request of a topic that you'd like me to cover in a Windows Daily episode, you can put it in the chat. I'm going to be scheduling tomorrow's stream very soon after I end this stream. So you can come into one of my streams long before it begins and put in a request in chat. It could be a problem that you're having on your computer. It might be a procedure you'd like me to demonstrate. Anything along the lines of questions regarding Windows computers. Now, the way that you can get to my next scheduled live stream is just come into a browser window and type youtube.com/LWTDB. That's the acronym for this channel, then /LIVE. And then press enter, and that will take you to a live stream that's in progress right now, or the next scheduled live stream, if it has been scheduled yet. So when I pressed enter there, it took me right to this live stream. And my intention is after ending any particular live stream, I'm going to go schedule the following day's live stream right away. Okay, that's it. There's the email address. If you'd like to send a request by email, you can do that too. I hope that was useful. Have a great day. Catch you later. Goodbye.